God, hair chat. This one, Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny Taylor and today is going to be another chatty video. Today is going to be a little excerpt of my new little mini series that I'm hoping to continue doing of advice from a hairstylist. There's a lot of myths that we hear in the hair industry. Of course, people come out with new ideas of what they think is going to be good for hair or hacks that they think they can achieve at home. And I just want to debunk some of those, at least from my perspective, as to why these are not true or why they do not work and why certain things are important to know about your hair. As I said in my first little hairstylist advice video, this is not the Bible. It's not the rules. It is a general idea that I have and a general thought that I have towards hair. Every hairstylist has their own things that they believe to be is true. Have a conversation with your personal hairstylist if you think any of these things won't work for you or if it's not true for your hair type. Your hairstylist and yourself will know better than I. These are just general rules that I think everyone needs to kind of have under their belt and to not believe everything they see on the internet. So one thing that I see in all of the hairstylist groups that I am in, or just hair chats and things like that, mostly I see all of these things pretty much saying that coconut oil fixes everything. And I hate to tell you that it does not. Now, coconut oil does add moisture to your hair. It's an oil. Of course, it is going to add some kind of moisture to the hair. However, it cannot restructure your hair. It cannot fix damage. It cannot create new hair, anything crazy like that. If you have dry hair, sure, a dry mask is going to help if you use coconut oil in it or what have you. It'll help for a little bit. It's also going to make your hair very heavy and also make your scalp not produce as much oil because it's going to get an abundance of oil suddenly and thus create dry scalp. So it's a short-term fix for a long-term problem that needs to be faced in a whole other way. My biggest advice to you if you have dry hair or something like that is you need to be going to your hairstylist in with a Beta color and a Beta hair care. We have botanical hair therapy treatments. These are fine mists that we spray into the hair after it has been cleansed and opened up, and it goes deep into the hair. It helps fix the problem and continue to help fix the problem over the next several weeks. And you can get those every time you go in for a haircut to continue to see advantages from it. Coconut oil most definitely cannot fix damage. It is just an oil. It has a little bit of protein in it, but that's about it. It's not going to have nearly enough to fix the keratin breakage that is in your hair. But again, you need to be doing would be going to your hairstylist and get a restructuring treatment that has some kind of deep penetrating keratin reconstructing in it, so that will help more. Coconut oil is just a temporary fix to a more long-term problem. It's not going to do everything you need it to do, unfortunately. Now this one I'm hoping not everyone believes, but I recently saw it on one of the hair groups and I couldn't believe it when I read it, that someone actually believes this to be true. There was a lady suggesting that lemon juice and coconut oil will turn your gray hair back to their natural hair color. I hate to break it to you, but once your hair naturally grows out gray, that follicle is now gray. There is no way to restore it back to its original hair color. There is no way to make it reverse the signs of aging. Once it is there, it is there. It is just that that hair strand and that follicle itself no longer produces that protein, usually from age, stress, what have you. Essentially, the color producing agent in that follicle has died. It is no longer there. Putting lemon juice and coconut oil on a hair strand cannot magically make it not be gray. Whew. This one you're not gonna like. I'm probably gonna get a little bit of backlash for it if anyone outside of the hair industry sees this. But Pantene, Aussie, Tresemme, whatever other drugstore brand you wanna say is really great, unfortunately is not all that great. I don't care how many times they put compared to Aveda Smooth Infusion or whatever on the bottle. It's not true. Most of these drugstore brands, the reason they are able to keep their prices so low is they are usually based highly in silicones, and silicone's not good for your hair. A lot of times I will see, like, if someone comes in just for a haircut and I go to shampoo their hair, you can see this white almost foamy stuff coming off of their hair and like sitting in the bowl. Imagine what if you've ever seen a cup with like old milk sitting in the bottom of it. There's just like a little rim of white milk left in the bottom and it kind of like breaks up and looks weird, and then you get it wet and you see it bubble up and it's awful. That's what this stuff looks like when we rinse it out in our black shampoo bowls and can see everything. That is wax and silicone silicone buildup coming off of your hair as we're shampooing it. And even after we shampoo it once or twice with our professional, it takes a lot to get silicone and wax buildup off of the hair. We can take our shears, which I've done this before just to show it to a guest because I felt it on her hair even after I shampooed her 3 times with detoxifying shampoo. We can take our sharp shears along the strand of hair very gently, and you'll just see white flakes coming off of one single strand of hair. That is wax and silicone buildup that has been left on the hair, more than likely due to drugstore shampoos like Tresemme and Pantene and Aussie. Those are the 3 that I see the most coming into the salon that have that much of a buildup on it. That is absolutely awful. I can't tell you a good drugstore brand shampoo because I do not use them. I don't know of a good one. I haven't heard which ones are the best. I don't know. I don't care how many times they put silicone free or wax free or paraben free on it. Something's in there that is creating an issue that I do not see with most high-end brands like Aveda, Redken, Paul Mitchell, Matrix, Joico, brands like that. Those don't seem to have nearly as many problems with buildup or anything like that. Drugstore, I'm sorry, friend. It's cheap because it's made with cheap stuff, which causes problems for your hair. I think that's all I really want to touch base on. These are the biggest problems that I see in here when people come into the salon asking questions. There are, again, a ton that I could probably go over, but these are just a few of them that come to my mind immediately when I think of what are the biggest misconceptions I've heard about home care and hair care. As I said in my last video, if you have any hair-related questions that you want answered from a professional hairstylist, I want to say I know a little bit, especially since I live it every single day with my guests and myself. So please, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I would love to answer them in a future video to help you guys out and let the rest of the world know what problems they might be having with their hair. I hope this helped you out just a little bit, and I will see you guys for another video next Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.